There is one myth of success that we have been told, especially in this part of the world. The so-called successful people, you will hear them always say, hey, listen, I started with nothing, and through hard work over the years, I am here where I am. So whatever you're doing, work hard on it and you become successful. Now, I am here to tell you that that is a total BS. Now, don't get me wrong. I am not saying hard work doesn't bring success. However, hard work is just part of the equation, and hard work alone can never make you successful. Whoever it is that is your mentor, your icon, someone you look up to, your role model, or whatever it is, they are not where they are just because they work hard. They are where they are because they have embodied themselves with the 6 core elements of success. And these 6 core elements of success is what I want to share with you today on the podcast to help you so you can become successful. Understand that hard work is important, but hard work is just about 16% of the success equation. There are other 5 things that you have to take into consideration, add to yourself, build around you if you really want to become successful and take your life to the next level. So let's get into these 6 things. What are the 6 things which make any individual become successful? Number 1 is the God factor. This is something that is very crucial. Any successful person you know, some way, somehow believes in a supernatural being, believes that there is a purpose for their life, believes that there is a higher calling on their life. That is why even though they will have several failures in their career, things may not be kicking off at the initial stages, they will still keep on trying, keep on working, not because they know they will become successful, but because they believe that they have been graced to do what they are doing. That is the first thing, the God factor. Some people refer to this as the grace of God. Some people refer to it as luck. But whatever it is, whoever you know in any place of success is where they are because they believe in the supernatural. Now, they may not express it the way you think they are supposed to express it. They may not believe in the thing that you think they should believe in. They may not worship in a manner that you expect them to worship in. But every successful person that you know about believes in that supernatural, believes in the presence of a supernatural that helps them to become successful. All of us are granted the grace to be able to become successful. That is the first element of becoming successful. And until you realize that success is a spiritual thing and you have to recognize the spiritual effort before the physical, you can never become successful as an individual. So that is the first thing, the God factor. Number 2 is the why. This is the starting point. Listen, when a lion is chasing you, there is a way you run which will be different from when you are being run after by an elephant. What does that mean? The why is how hungry are you? Why do you want to become successful? Why do you think you are the one who is supposed to do what you're doing? Why do you think you've been called, you've been commissioned, you've been anointed, you've been graced by the Almighty God to do what you're doing? The why. How hungry are you? Many people give up too soon in life, not because they are not having the grace of God, not because they are not talented, not because they don't have the right people around them, but it's because they are not hungry enough. Today they will say, I want to do this, but immediately they face a stumbling block. Immediately they fail for the first time. They give up all they are doing and start doing something that they are not supposed to do. But why do you want to become successful? How hungry are you? There are some of you, you are the trump card of your family. In other words, you are the person who must become successful to liberate the entire family from poverty. There are some of you, you are the generational breaker. That is the anointing that is upon your life. You have to become successful to change your family's story and you change the trajectory of your life. There are some of you, you have to become successful because you don't want to be controlled by anybody. You don't want anybody to tell you, come back, come to work this time, come to do this time, come to do this time. You want to control your own affairs. You don't want to be at the supermarket and you are looking at the prices of things before you buy them. You buy things because you need them to help you to have a peace of mind and to have a blissful life. Why do you want to become successful? How hungry are you? Many people are graced. Many people carry the commission of God. Many people are anointed, but few are really hungry to become successful. So if you want to become successful in whichever endeavor you choose to be successful in, the question I am asking you today is, how hungry are you? Because the level of your hunger determines whether you become successful or not. Number 3 is discipline, dedication, and focus. This is where hard work comes in. Listen, many people carry the grace of God. They are hungry, but they are not disciplined. They are not dedicated. They are not focused. They are not willing to commit the work that has to be done to become successful. Listen to me. You cannot become successful in anything by jumping from one thing to the other. You cannot become successful by today doing this and tomorrow doing that. The only way you can become successful is if you commit yourself and you are dedicated, you are disciplined, and you focus on one thing over a long period of time. So this is where your strength comes in. This is where your hard work comes in. Many are hungry, but few are dedicated. Listen to me. You don't have to do 15 things to become successful. You just have to find one thing and be great at that one thing over a long period of time. And that is how you become successful. Look at any person that you respect, any icon you know about, any mentor, any role model, any successful person in history. You will realize that they are good at just one thing, and that is what they started with. It could be a football, it could be basketball, it could be technology, it could be coding, but it's because they are good at that one thing, and that one thing is what they do throughout their entire life, and later on that success from that one thing helps them to diversify in other areas. If you want to become successful, you may have the grace of God upon your life. You may recognize the spiritual part of success. You may be hungry, but if you are not dedicating, you are not disciplined, and you are not focusing on the task, on the mission at hand, I can guarantee you, you will never become successful. So yes, you have to work hard. This is where hard work comes in, because success requires some sacrifices. This is where you're going to be sacrificing. You cannot be among everybody and expect to become successful. You cannot go to every party and expect to become successful. You cannot be jumping from one wedding to another, from one event to another when you're not an event organizer and think you will become successful. You need to sacrifice. You need to be alone. You need to walk on the journey. You need to dedicate yourself if you want to become successful. That is the third thing you must understand in the success equation. Number 4 is mentorship. Listen to me. There are some of you listening to this now or watching this right now. The only thing you need is somebody to hold your hand and show you the way, period. Hard work alone doesn't get the job done. You need a mentor. Somebody must show you the way. Listen, whatever you want to do has been done by someone already. Whatever you want to build has been built by someone already. Wherever you are going, many have traveled that part, have been there, have done it. You need to find a mentor. So any successful person you know in history, any role model you think you have, has a mentor. So it is not their hard work alone that is making them successful. They have people, they have a mentor, they have people they go to, talk to, and people who tell them, don't do this, do it this way, go this way. What I did, it didn't work. This is what I think you're supposed to do. Well, if I look at A, B, C, and D, if you do it, you will fail. So turn it around, do it this way instead. Somebody must show you the way. If you can find one person who has been there and has done whatever you are looking at doing, and the person is willing to walk the journey with you, then you can become successful as fast as possible. It is not about how hard you work. It's about who is leading you. If the right person is leading you, I can guarantee you, in the shortest possible time, you will shock yourself, shock your generation, shock your family, not because you are a hardworking person, but because someone is there holding your hands, introducing you, and showing you the way on how the thing is supposed to be done. The fourth thing about success is mentorship. Number 5 is team. One of the dumbest things I hear people say a lot is, behind every successful man is a woman. I see that not to be right, because I think behind every successful man is a team of individuals who align their goals with the goals of the person or the company in order for the company to become successful, so they can also become successful. So behind every successful man is a team. Listen to me. Wherever you are going, you cannot do it alone. Whatever you are trying to achieve, you cannot achieve it alone. You need a team of people around you. It depends on your goal. It depends on your objective. If you are going to become an entrepreneur, you're going to build a business, you want to build a multi-billion-dollar business, definitely you need to have the right team around you. You need to have the right people in IT. You must have people who are expert in taxes, people who are expert in marketing, people who are expert in HR, talent building, people who are expert in execution, people who are expert in leading, strategizing. You must have the right team around you. If not, that business will not become successful. There is nothing like a one-man show. You need a team around you. Now, if you are not somebody who is going to build a multi-billion-dollar business, you just want to be an employee, an ordinary person, work 9 to 5 and take care of your life, that is also fine. But that again, also you need a right team around you. That means you have to be careful about your friends. It is not everybody that can be your friends. Even family members, you have to be careful about the people who really come to your inner circle. Listen, the fact that somebody is your family member, your classmates, or whatever it is, you are course mates, does not mean the person qualifies to be in your inner circle. You have to be careful. Successful people don't surround themselves with losers. Eagles don't fly with chicks. You have to understand that the people around you is a representation of where you are going. That is why there is this popular saying that goes, show me your friend and I'll show you your future. Or you are the average of the 5 friends around you. So you have to be careful about the team, the people. And for every successful person you see, you will realize that they are careful about the people around them. They are careful about the people they surround themselves with. They are careful and mindful of the people who come in their inner circle. You may see them outside like affable, or like they like everybody, but truly in their inner circle, you realize that there is just a handful of people who they can trust, who they can share idea with, who they can discuss critical life decisions with in order for them to become successful. So yes, you got to have the grace of God on your life, the God factor. Number 2, you need to be hungry enough to become successful. Number 3, you need to discipline, focus, and dedicate yourself. Number 4, you need to have a mentor. Mentorship is going to be very crucial if you want to become successful. Number 5 is the team. Behind every successful man is a team of individuals who align their goals with the goals of the company or the individual in order for the company to become successful, so they also become successful. And the 6th thing is leadership. Listen to me. If you want to become successful, you must have leadership skills. Now, leadership skills is a whole thing that you need to understand. You must know how to communicate. You must know how to inspire. You must know how to close people. You must know how to direct people. You must know how to let people buy into your vision. If you want to become successful, you must have leadership skills. You must know how to spot the differences. You must know how to identify opportunities and take advantage of those opportunities. So if you want to become successful, you want to achieve your goals, hard work alone will kill you. You must understand that there is a God factor. You must be hungry. Yes, you must work hard, but somebody must show you the way. You must have the right people around you, and you must possess leadership skills in order for you to become successful. This is what I want to share with you today. Thank you for watching, and let me know in the comment section what you think about this topic and also other things that you want us to discuss on the podcast. I'll see you in the next video.